Hello? Is my mic being weird? Wait, I gotta like see. Huh. Is it better now or is there still sound? Let me check. Is it better? Huh. It sounds okay for me. Just with the echo. Let me turn off the echo. Is that better? It's much better? Oh, I have no idea what happened. All I did was just I just unplugged and replugged my mic. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try not to touch my mic. Maybe it's time to get a new mic. Whoa. Take 10 metal shopping carts and throw into a typhoon with thunder. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Did I like blast your ears? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm definitely going to listen to it on the board. I have no idea what happened. I mean, that's what you get for using a cheap mic, I guess. But hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hoffa my fan. Anti-fresh, daring lunch meat. Hi, hello. Thanks for coming. Oh, there is a clip. Okay, let me see. Okay, you guys are gonna hear. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, okay, wait. The, okay, the radio guy was like talking over. Let me listen. Oof, okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, lucky it wasn't like really loud. It was just like really staticky, I guess. Thunder crashing out. This is the best time to use the emote. Yeah, but yeah, I'll just repeat what I said in the beginning. I played a little bit after the session, after the last session, but like nothing too I didn't touch the story at all, so I was just doing like the side stuff. And like, to be honest, the side stuff, you guys didn't miss much. I literally just did like there's a quest where you just have to climb buildings to like scan the moon, and that's all I did. Yeah, and then I went to go and like look at I went to go and find some of the items and stuff. But that's all. You guys didn't miss much, to be honest. I think the static got quiet because I muted the mic. I keep hearing problems like with the mic once in a while. Oh well. You gotta have some technical issues, right? If not, how can you call yourself a streamer? Yeah, so I'm gonna just do some story today. And I noticed like he keeps repeating stuff. So we've seen this before. Oh, it got really quiet all of a sudden. What's this? Can I like interact with it in any way? No. It's just a hitodama. Oh. Oh man, I miss all these stalls and shops inside like train stations. Oh, can you go here? Where you going? Ooh, there is something there. There are a few. Oh, they have spotted me. Man, it's been like a week since I played this game. Can I suck up your corner? No? The graphics is so yummy. I know, right? Makes me kinda nostalgic for my Japan trips, which I really hope to go soon. Hopefully. Am I even going the right way? This is creepy. He's just repeating the same stuff over and over again. Oh, underground arcade! Whoa! What are they playing? Where am I? Where's the spirit? Oh. I thought it was in the arcade machine. Oh, what do they have? Multiverse. Omega position. Like new singles. Wild Fighters. Wait, I'm hearing sounds. Is it just from me? Okay, it's just from me. Does Shibuya really have like a place like this? I don't remember coming across it. Like underground arcades. Do you first, because you're a bigger threat. Your umbrella's in the way! Heal. Okay, let's go get the high score. Oh man, you guys are making me really want to go to an arcade. Cola? Let's just get like one of everything I have a lot of funds anyway. Let's buy out the entire vending machine. Oh, Shiruko is nice. Lame no consume. Oh, I was just about to say. I saw the Shiruko and was like, oh, this makes me really, really want to get the corn soup. It's like the one of the things I look forward to. Corn soup. Shiruko is fine. It's like comforting and stuff, but the corn soup is so good. If you guys have never had it before, you guys should. It's so good. Especially, I think it's a winter only drink, I think. Hey. Vending machine wipe. The corn soup is iconic. I know, right? It's so good. Makes me feel like... Is there any way to get it in Singapore? I don't think so, right? It's like a vending machine only thing, right? Let's just buy everything. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought the talismans. I should have bought this instead. It's so light. Donkey? Does Donkey have it? If Donkey has it, I'm going to get it. Go to the toilet. Oh my god! Okay, that scared me a little. Why would you do this? Won't taste the same, needs the winter air. I know, right? Like, the feeling alone changes the taste. The feeling of being in a winter area, Japan specifically. Whoa. That sudden change in the announcer's voice. What's this? Chochin Obake Netsuke. Do tongues have something to say about our health? If I'm not wrong, do you guys know what a Netsuke is? A Netsuke is like one of those how do I explain it? You know when you wear kimonos and yukatas, mostly kimonos, but like it's like an accessory you can put onto your obi, the waist area. So it's like a keychain. But you know how some obis that you've seen, they have like a string in the middle and everything. That's like, you know, it's mostly for aesthetic looks and stuff. But some people hang netsukes on it. So it's like a cool accessory. This is cool. Hit deeper underground. Whoa. It's cool to see a yokai Netsuke. Usually you'd see like ceramic bunnies and like cute animals. So yeah, it's cool to see a yokai one.
俺は仕事で何度かあるぜ。国の番犬ってやつか。そっちじゃないな。化け物退治の方だよ。
Which way? Oh, this way is blocked. Netherized ball. Oh, what's this?
なんだこりゃ。
Inugami Mami! The mummified remains of a dog used to create an Inugami, a type of dog spirit. Do you want me to explain to you how Inugamis are made? Okay, this should be TOS friendly. But like, the long story short is that Inugamis are created basically. You have to kind of summon Inugamis. That's how it goes. You're supposed to do a ritual for Inugamis, and what you're supposed to do for Inugamis is that you're supposed to like basically take a dog, and like this is gonna be super like sad and depressing. But you're supposed to take a dog. Usually, families and stuff, they will take like, you know, their old pet dog or something like that that's like about to pass away, and then they would bury it, and usually they bury only until the neck, and then they would just like, you know, wait for it to die and stuff. And it's super bad and stuff, but like this is how it was. And they would do rituals. They would do rituals and stuff, and like, yeah. So the Inugami is supposed to be like it protects the family, I guess, or protects like the people around it, kind of thing. That's the reason why it's Gami, which is like God instead of like, you know, a normal yokai. But yeah, the way to do it is very bad. There's definitely a detailed explanation. I can't think of it at the top of my head right now. But yeah. Yeah, so that's why if you see like paintings and stuff of Inugamis, their heads are usually black and then their bodies are white to show like, you know, just the head is not buried, or like the head is still real in a way. Whoa! Bloop. How do you know so much about these things? I meant to ask you before. I guess it's just a yokai like library in my head that I built up over time. Like I do research and stuff like that, and I guess it just slowly retains in my mind. And like Inugami has appeared in some animes and stuff before, but like a lot of, I mean, a lot of times
まだ
the
どこ
the
かにいるはずだ。
the Inugamis in anime they don't really show the how brutal it is to get an Inugami in the first place, you know, the ritual and stuff. But they do show it in their designs, like I think there's one anime where there was an Inugami in it, and then like there were bandages or like the character was wearing a choker or a bandage around his neck to, you know, show that you know the ritual and stuff they happen. I regret saying sure. I mean, it's interesting. Like, you don't know if it's true or not. Like, it might just be a folklore that it might just be like a fairy tale folklore. Might not be real. Whoa! What? What's happening? This is cool though. Whoa.
地下にこんなところがあったんだな。
誰も気づかなかったのか。
ああ、
Okay, this is definitely not not what is under Shibuya Station. I hope not. I'm sure you've seen Natsume Yujincho. Yes, yes, of course, of course. But I haven't watched like the later seasons. I really want to though. But there's just been so many new anime out recently. I only know a sort of arrow anime called Inugami and now I cannot unsee. Hey man, arrow animes, they also stay true to like the yokai folklores and stuff, you know, you gotta give respect to them. Let me just check what's here. I'm sure I'm like missing tanukis and stuff. I found two. I found one or two tanukis during my side quest stuff. I've watched a few but I had to stop because my cats passed and it was too sad. Aww. But it's so fun, I like learning about yokai there. Oh yeah. I mean, whenever you're ready to pick it back up. There's, I think, I don't know if it's a new series or whatever, but like, Mononoke, not the Ghibli one. The Medicine Seller Mononoke is also a very good one. And there is a Tanuki anime coming out. I mean, there are some Tanuki animes, but like, okay, wait, let me see the cutscene first.
待て。何か感じねえか。
Oh. Oh.
警備員ってわけか。あいつが近い証拠だ。絞り上げて発火する。
Ah, it's an oni. Is it an oni?
なんだよ、これ。
Ah! Oh my god. Yase otoko? Defeat Yase otoko? Oh, okay, wait. I think I need to get... Okay, I think this might take multiple tries. Ah! I was not prepared for a boss fight. No, I'm out. Oh, that was so strong. I'm out. Oh, does it not work? Damn. Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold. Let me get back some. Ammo. Oh. Please tell me it's over. Phase 2. Phase 2? Okay, no. Pog, let's go. I'm still getting used to the controls again after like a week. Oh, what?
どこまで行かれてやがるんだ。待って、どういうこと。早くこてろ。おい、なんで攻撃しないんだ。こいつは俺だ。あいつ俺の体を操りによじってやった。何。ケーケー。倒せってのか。俺の体だぞ。逃げよう。いや。
That's whoever is in him at the moment. Like Akito is currently being possessed by another guy. Him. Don't ask me what's going on. I have no idea what's going on either. Oh, what did I forget? Oh.
お父さんの時だって一度も会いに行ってないじゃない。またそうやって逃げるの？逃げてるだけじゃ何も変わらない。
Yeah.
違う。僕はただ違うんだ。
Wake up.
戻ったのか。
Oh, good. Oh, R.I.P. Powers.
剥がされた。
He's not running away. He's just leaving the scene quickly.
じゃあなんで僕は生きて。 したら
Oh no, I'm screwed. He was a Chunibyo the entire time.
全部力も経験
It
も
was all a dream.
どうすればいいマリをどう探せば
Oh, hehe. It would be better if a bunch of monsters came out now. I like how you guys refer to it as monsters because I also can't refer to them as monsters because yeah, I don't think they
面突破は難しいな
oh, what I don't think they are inspired by any yokai like the ones carrying the umbrellas. I'm not very sure. I mean like yokai can be anything to be honest. But like I can't place like a certain yokai for these like Slenderman looking creatures. Okay, working solo when Akito is separated from KK, any actions that rely on spiritual energy are severely limited. Akito will be unable to perform ethereal weaving techniques in combat, and some other movement and investigative abilities become similarly unusable. However, Akito won't be left totally defenseless when working solo on the streets. He can still make use of items, absorb spirits, blah blah, and use his arrow and bows and arrows. Okay. We're going melee. I can see use talismans. Yokai are just spirits, right? Basically. Yes, you can say that. Yokai is like pretty much supernatural creatures. I think so. Supernatural, but like, you know, based on something. So they are not like ghosts, but they are like spirits. Ooh. I want to do the bloop thing. How do I do the bloop thing? Oh, I can't. Oh, yikes. I definitely don't have like enough bows and arrows. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should sneak up on them instead. Oof, this is so bad. This is so bad. How did I miss? I'm missing every shot. This is why I don't use the bow. Whoa, my controller just... Okay, you know what? I think maybe I should like just leave. I have no idea how far I'll get to, but like, you know, I'm gonna try and just leave. Ah! Why they gotta do me like this? Is he still? Ah! Oh shit. Is it time to melee? Ow! Ow! You know what? I'm gonna run. Ow! Please. Oh shit. Is she chasing me? No! Y'all. Ah, I should. I'm obviously not very good at sneaking. Ah! Oh my god. That's frightening. Wait, how am I supposed to get up? Open, open, open! Ah! Please. Can I close this? I'm booking it. Go, 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 go. I am just... Go! Please. Oh my god, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. Yay. Let's go. That's a relief. Just go to a combini nearby. Thankfully, there's a lot. That was crazy, I know, right? Like, I don't think I played it the correct way, but like, you know. I really hate the bow and arrow thing in this game. Oh yeah, I was saying, going back to before the cutscene, I was talking about how there's an anime coming out soon, about a tanuki. I think she wants to be like a rakugo, what's the term for a rakugo, like storyteller, I guess you can say. Wow, actually made it, I know, right? Yeah, and it seems quite interesting. She has a leaf on her head and everything. Who? Oh!
ずいぶん仲良くしてたみたいじゃないあの口の悪い男と。で、
お姉さん。
助けたいのね。でもできるかしら。そのおもちゃだけで。力が必要でしょ。彼の。
でも、どこに連れて行かれたかわからない。
あなた、やっぱり気づいてないのね。彼とのつながりは自分の中にあるってことに。
え？
He's still in my heart.
これ、彼に渡してくれる？大切なものだから。
There. Oh! Oh, cute.
これって
Is that kick his wife and son?
なんだ？
Ooh, what? Can I jump down? No. Follow the trail. Just recharge a little along the way. Oh, I just realized there's no point in me recharging. I don't have any powers. No. Some money. Purging still works, right? Like secret purging. Quick purge! Okay, that still works. Oh, what? Where? Oh, I hate these. But they are easier to kill. What's the last one? Where is the last one? Your hit? Oh, okay. He blended in with the sky. Let me get more arrows. Hey! Welcome! Oh! Oh! Can I increase my... Oh! Can I increase my arrow slot? Oh, I've got skill points. Equipment. Increase. Let's increase this. Speed boost. Might as well. I love this game because it's like so it gives me so many opportunities to talk about like things I never thought to talk about. That yokai in the raincoat, I think it is inspired by a yokai. There's a yokai called Ame Kozo. And like it basically just means rain boy. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Thank you. Oh, is he? This one is scary because like this little boy summons yokai. Summons more of the Okay. Do you know this manga called Mieruko-chan? I know. I only watched like oh, I can't collect any of these. I only read the first few chapters, I think. I can't remember where I stopped, but I read a little bit of it and watched the anime as well. Sorry, I'm like trying to waiting for him to turn his back. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good manga. It has been a long time since I've read like a horror manga that is not Junji Ito. But yeah, I enjoyed the anime. Like, it's the kind where I wouldn't mind a second season. Although, like all animes, I guess you can say the manga art is better. Oh no! I'm also super excited for the Junji Ito Uzumaki, right? Uzumaki anime. Oh, I can't wait for that. I've been waiting for so long. Where? I can't examine this right now. Why not? But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for like horror manga, let me know, because like I really like horror manga. I haven't been able to find like a lot of nice ones. Damn, I have no more arrows. There's one more. There's supposed to be one more. You think I can melee it to death? No, I can't. Damn. Is there really... Oh, can I... Is there really nothing I can do? No! Are you serious? Do I really have to go to the convenience and come back with more arrows? It's a conveni. Need more arrows. Oh. Oh, can I go by here? Oh, maybe not. When will SG allow Nekomata to run stalls? Already got many Catzy minimas. Oh, hello, furry photos. Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh, where's the... I'm supposed to kill something. I know, right? Like, we already have the Cao Cai Mao. One step closer to real cats. Come back with arrows. Yeah, I like how you guys know each other. Or like are familiar with each other. Please let me get back my spiritual powers. Let me get back KK so that I don't have to deal with like this bow and arrow anymore. Oh, hello.
遅えんだよ、ノロマナ。
助けに来るって分かってたような口ぶりだな。
助け？何様のつもりだ？
Oh, I really cannot hear anything except Kakashi.
そういうことだろ。それは
アジトで女の人から押し付けられた。
はあ？あいつ生きてるのか？
いや。
死んでまで世話焼きとはな。
家族だろう。あんた助けるために。
お前には関係ない。俺とお前は進む方向が同じ。
Let me know if like the audio is too low or something. I can bump it up.
で、来るんだろ一緒に。
人に物を頼む態度じゃねえな。
頼んではいない。取引だ。お互い。
They look like father and son.
拒否はできない。
後悔すんなよ。
Yes, please possess me again. Yay. I realized my clothing changes as well. Oh no! Oh, Slenderman.
お前の連れか？
ああ、仲良くしてやってくれよ。
I just killed them.
遊んでやる。
This is such an anime moment.
一気にぶっ飛ばしてやる。
Oh, oh. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Whoa. That's so OP.
俺たちが共鳴すればこれぐらいできるってことだ。
Wire in, cancel wire in. When Akito's resonance UKK is at maximum. How do I know if it's at maximum? Completely restore SP. It will also unleash a powerful shockwave around Akito. which will blast smaller foes away and stun tougher ones. It also becomes easier to expose visitor cores with attacks while wired in. I'm wired in. Let's go. Use the Omaiwa Moshin Neru line since they technically are. I know, right? They are double dead. Boss fight.
なんだ
Jeez, can you imagine if like all of like your hometown is everyone in your hometown disappeared and then this happens?
始めやがったな。マリー、時間がない。急ぐぞ。
I would just like give up. Sounds like Ishun. No!
あの光、北東の方だ。
Ooh. New side quests. New side quests, but I already said that we will be doing like story stuff today. But the Oni one is quite near. Should we do it? But I think like Onis in this game are probably quite creepy. I don't think it's like the cute Onis. Never mind, let's just cleanse this place. I like how Ishun is like the Florida of Singapore.
あの女の人仲間なんだよね。
リンコのことか。
Has there been anything like crazy happening in Ishun lately?
どういう意味？
仕事仲間だ。仲がいい必要なんてあるか。手に負えない数だな。
Okay, let's see. Where do we go? Etsubin. Oh. Where's the next? The next area is so far. Akito and Keke reunite stronger than ever in both body and spirit and continue the hunt for Hanya. Go cleanse this place then. Currently only got someone through thumbtacks along Yishun Park connector to Sabo. Grab delivery drivers. Why would anybody want to do that? Like... Yishun. Of course. The only one is... Oh wait, where? Oh, here? Since the only one is here, let's just do the only one. Is it the cute one? Oh.
鬼は鬼がなまったもので、見えないものを意味する。
Oh, I didn't know that.
災難や疫病なんかを目に見えない鬼のせいだと考えただろう。
Oh, I know that.
かわいそうだね。
I didn't know about the Ono thing. That's cool. One more thing to remember.
犬にきびだんごか。まるで鬼退治の桃太郎みたいだね。
バカバカしい。犬の家来なんかいらねえよ。
まさか鬼より犬の方が怖いとか？
は？そんなわけねえだろ。
無理しなくていいのに。
Side mission Oni. Let's go. Search for a dog with a bandana. Doggo? Y'all see a doggo? Oh. Oh, I can't go there. There should be another one over here. Are you the doggo? Something's off. What happened? Sorry, I have no food for you. It's not this one. Are you the doggo? Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Do you see his eyes? There's something here and it's nothing good. White doggo. Whoa, 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 what? It's not you either. That one? Do you have a bandana on? No, it's not you. But like, let's read your thoughts anyway. Where am I? It's so cold. My human body's gone too. Why? No! This is your human body. He even has his leash. Oh no, that's so sad. It's just a child. I'm here for yokai, not to feel depressed. Oh, is it? Oh, it's really if you watch like if you've seen Hozuki before, there's an anime called Hozuki no Rei Tetsu, I think. The dog that Momotaro has is white too. They call me Shiro. Can you give me some kibidango? I have them. I'll show you where the Oni lives. This is literally Momotaro. Go, 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 dog butt. You can see his dog butt. Oh, yes? Right here, I'll call it out for you. Oh, okay. What's this strange sound? Whoa! Protect the doggo! No! Just grab her. Building resonance. When your resonance gauge... Raise your resonance gauge by... my mind went blank for a minute. Raise your resonance gauge by extracting cores from enemies or by using quick purge. Once it's full, you can use the wire in ability. No, you will not suck the doggo. No, stop. I need to heal. Stop me! Ah. Why am I not eating? Why can't I eat? No, doggo! Stop! Don't make me bring out my fire. Stop. Oh. I better stop. Can you just... He's a big boy. Takes so long to charge. I'm out. doggo!
これで終わりみたいだな。鬼を呼んでもらおうぜ。
もう大丈夫だよ。
Okay, I'll call him out now. Will there be an Easter egg for a giant white dog called Sadaharu? Oh!
本当に鬼だ。
Those guys kept coming after me, they wouldn't leave me be. The yokai in this game are all so friendly.
その力を俺たちに渡せば、
Oh,
もう襲わ
goodbye,
れることはな
doggo.
いぞ。
僕たちのことを信用してほしい。
Trust you. I hate fighting anyway. Go ahead and take my power. I don't want it. Oh! Man, all the yokai in this game are like true bros. Oh, thanks. Goodbye. The doggo's gone too.
これが力になるんだ。
The doggo just like left. You see, guys? Onis aren't scary at all. The real horror are humans. The nostalgic Nekomata. It's on the way. Oh, do I need to talk to you again?
どうだった？案外おとなしいやつだったろ。
Yeah.
信じてもらえて嬉しいよ。ありがとう。
Goodbye. I can hear a singing cat. Hello. Oh, you're wearing a purple happy. Oh. Oh, I have these two. Pom. I love how the stamp is exactly like the stamp that I have for patrons. Do you have it? Oh, there it is. It's a frilled lizard and the toy car. This is a really good way for people to get people to collect all the items in the game. Doggo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Teru Teru Bozu! It's a Teru Teru Bozu. Should I? It's kind of creepy. Ouch. 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 Ew, what's happening? Oh my god. I think you can The rain is like going up. That's so cool. Y'all know what a Teru Teru Bozu is? Oh, all the items. Teru Teru Bozus are like, they are just like cool little puppets that like kids make. And then they like wish for good weather. It's really easy to make. Although some people don't really like it because it basically looks like you're hanging like a ghost. There should be a shot somewhere. Can I grab you, Tengu? Thank you. Oh, there's another tarot. Where is it? It's so cool though, you don't really see... You don't really see like rain like this. Where's it? Oh, there it is. The myth is that it's based on a hang monk or something. I know, right? It's like really, really screwed up. That's the sad truth about like yokais and stuff. Like a lot of the origins are really screwed up. Ah! It's so hard to time the block. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of like a lot of like the yokais, they have like messed up origins and stuff. Sadly, but like it isn't all that bad, I guess.
あの場所、森林公園だな。何をやってるのか知らないが、急いだ方が良
It
さ
just
そ
so
う。
happens that the two yokais that I talked about in detail today happen to be like screwed up ones. The Inogami, then there's Teru
森林公
Bozu.
園は北にある。行けるところまで行ってみようか。
Oh. Let's see. Dire Straits. What's this? Rescue spirits trapped inside cubes. Where's the next area we're supposed to go to? A coat made of tortoiseshell that was designed for a woman. Akito looks 10 times better without his Uniqlo clothes. Wait, let me see. Apparently you can like... Apparently there are... there's outfits in this game. Oh. Uniqlo outfit! Oh, you can change the color of his outfit. Ooh. What's a nice color? I kind of like the blue. But the black is like classic. Well, let's just put on the watch. Why not? Ooh, white pants. Blue pants? I kind of like the white pants. With the boots. I wish I could kind of see it like without the like see in full. Typical young punk dressing. With the sneakers. Ooh. I can't see myself anyway, so. Head toward the pillar of light. Yo, stop that. Stop it. I better stop. Yo, chill. Whoa.
やってきたぞ。よし。
I'm out. The range for these water attacks are so short. Oh! Yikes. The range is so short. Stop. That all? We done?
いい動きだったぞ。
Let me just get these and this
これで助けられる。
and this. And now we're gonna head towards the light, but I can't. Yep, I can't go there. Okay, wait. Let's see. Where do we go from here? They tell me to go towards the light, but like I can't. Let's just pull out and see where else we can go. What's this? Kappa! We've got Kappa there. They're telling me to go there, but I can't go there. Just do a side mission? But there shouldn't be like... Huh. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Let me just like look real quick. Let's see. Like, do I gotta take the train? How do I get there? Do I really have to do the quests? Do I really have to do the side quests? Okay guys, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. I might play an ad break real quick. If you guys don't mind. Like, you know, just so that like there won't be any pre-roll stuff. I'll be back. Gotta go and get some more hydration as well. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see if I can. I might as well just do this, and then like I'll roam around here and see if there's any way for me to go from here. Like if there are any like shrines or something. So I guess we're back to doing side quests. Oh wait, there's something.
戦うしかねえな。
It's really funny because like if I'm not wrong, the only kinds of stories that have like headless people and stuff like that are like horror stories, so they're not really yokai. Like there are a lot of Japanese horror stories of like being like a headless girl or something like that, but like no yokai about it.
Mari.
Oh, Mari. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, never mind. No, and like you see you're gonna sneeze and then in the end it stops.
北に行くには霧をなんとかしないと。
どこかに鳥居があるはずだ。探すぞ。
Quick search. Ah, yikes. Charging takes so long in this game. Okay, I understand why like why some people have problems with gameplay.
いや、突っ込むなよ。
Oh what? Oh what? Ouch! They're throwing stuff at me. Bloop. Oh, I wanted to sneak up on him, but never mind. Oh.
力がみなぎってるな。その状態なら新しい技を習得できるはずだ。
I also want to start playing more kinds of games. In addition to this one, like, you know, just to have a variety of stuff to do. And I was actually thinking of like playing a rhythm game or something, but like I'm really afraid of the MCA. Maybe I might play like Muse Dash or something.
Oh. 奇妙だ。これで邪魔者はいなくなったな。
Is someone calling me?
あの電話が鳴っているみたいだな。
Hello?
神が他人の体の中に収まってるのは大変だろ。
え？
ああ、ごめんなさい。あなたじゃないわ。あなたの中の彼に言ってるの。
My roommate.
リンコか。お互いくたばり損なったみたいだな。
Oh, her name's
口
Rinko.
が悪いな。でも無事でよかったわ。
I love how she says kuchi ga warui, but
戦国センタービルの
the sub says you're a charmer. Totally two different things.
お世辞はいいわ。急ぎなさい。
She just called him rude. I also want to play games with like other VTubers as well.
親切なのがそんなにおかしいのか？
ああ、おかしい。
Maybe one day. You all want to play games? Hit for the Sengoku Center building. Oh. Oh, I guess we needed to do that for the main story. Musical Nekomata. This store is run by a Nekomata in search of rare items. Oh. There's so many different types of Nekomata. Okay, I'm supposed to go here. Let's hit there.
こいつはこれでいいだろう。
意外と
Fill
優
our
しいとこあるね。
spirits along the way. Oof, this place. Yikes, there are a lot of them. Oh, hello. There's that. He is so strong. I haven't been able to see any tanuki. Like no hidden tanukis anywhere. Can I absorb you? What is it looking at? Oh no! What? See you! Ouch! 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 No! Oh well. Man, I gotta do all these again.
こっちが拍子抜けするぐらいだ。
親切なのがそんなにおかしいのか？
ああ、おかしいぜ。
It's out, it's out. Hurt you. Yeah, can I purge you? Can I do that? Oh, a lot smoother the second time around.
まだまだいそうだな。
Nah, I can't sneak up on them. Do this right. Nice. I gotta remember to do that. I gotta remember to wire in. Where is your core? Okay. We're back to where we were. It's here. Oh, and then there was this, right? Oh, yikes. Oh, it's a Jizo statue. Spray. Nice.
見守ってくれそう。
そうだな。
Can I either go by this way or that way? Let's just go by that way. I wonder how long it takes to finish this game. Sengoku Zaka. Do you have like unspent skill points? Do I? Ooh, I do. Not a lot though, but like enough to probably do something. More shots or increase the fire rate. Shorten the charge time. Okay, I think I need to shorten the charge time by... Okay. No, I can't. Why can't I? Oh, okay. I need to shorten the charge time. Some Magatama? More shots. I don't really use like equipment stuff. Consumables maybe. Increase your consumable carrying capacity. Or grab. Increase the speed of enemy core extraction. I might get this. Okay, but that's all for now.
いい感じじゃねえか。このビルだな。入り口を探すか。
Left. Is this supposed to be a play on like loft?
リンクがいるみたいだな。
Follow the trail.
ダメだ。開かない。
いいことを教えてやろうか。意外と空き巣は上の階が多いんだぜ。
上か。
Ah. I'm still thinking in terms of like how to get up there from Stray. Is he doing the telecast? Oh, new dialogue. Let's deposit them in. Okay. Am I going higher than I should? Huh. Yeah, how's everybody's Wednesdays?
あそこから入れそうだな。
So get in from here. Like the middle of the week. And I said there's so much to do. I'm currently planning for AFA. Like 2 months in advance, but like, you know, might as well start now. It's okay, just finish dinner. Oh, what do you eat? Never too early to plan. Yeah. Last big con for the year.
どこかにリンクがいるはずだ。
You can say it's
下に行くか。
it's the biggest con of the year. No, it's more like the biggest con since 2019 for me. But like I still have one more convention at the end of the year. It's just called EOY. It's in the same place like Suntec, but probably not as big as AFA. No, EOY. Yeah, EOY. I have no idea how big EOY is going to be, but definitely not at the same level as AFA. And I'm prepping because I know that like there are gonna be a lot of people at AFA. Hopefully, I mean like Hopefully. Famous investor George Pinter recently unveiled the beneficiaries of his later venture. Huh.
これリンコさんのことが書いてある。
研究者とかだったからな。エドもそうだ。
Yoink. But yes, AFA will be big. Ask the chief of investigation unit 1 about the recent incidents. Have been vanishing without a trace, and I was told only that it's being looked into. When I pressed further and mentioned the clothing found at the scene in each case, the chief was clearly rattled. Something must be going on here. Oh, they didn't all disappear at the same time. When I stopped by again the next day, it was a detective who came to speak with me. He was rude, foul-mouthed, and stubborn. He kept correcting me whenever I said the word vanishing and insisted we were dealing with simple missing person cases.
リンコたちと出会った事件だ。
その時に仲間になったの？
ああ、俺が適合者だったからな。おそらくお前もお前の妹もだ。だから巻き込まれちまったんだよ。
Whoa.
壊れてるのか？
開ける方法はないかな。
見ろ、コードがどこかに繋がっているぞ。
Oh, I can't see the core. It's on the other side. Let's see. Hit it! The security office on the 3rd floor wasn't able to shed any light on the cause of the shutter malfunctions. For now, use the control panels to open them if you encounter any more issues.
これだな。
It's not even like a supernatural thing. Literally, it's a common occurrence.
ここも閉まっているな。コードの先に操作盤があるはずだ。
Oh, excuse me.
あそこに操作盤があるな。
This is cool. It's like an office play space. Where's the core? Oh! Do you hear that?
おかしな壁だな。
Oh, cute. Hmm. There's a wall. Oh,
こんな
hello.
ところに。
Scratching his belly. He's so cute. Like, am I the only one that thinks he's cute? I think he's cute. Oh no. Goodbye.
奥に部屋があったのか。
I love how he's only able to say wall, wall, wall either. Cute.
手に負えない数だな。
Oh.
いつの間に。
いいぞ。
This one is a pain in the butt. Guess I'm good.
Asaka.
これで邪魔者はいなくなったな。
Cuteness is in the eye of the beholder. What? So that means you guys don't find it cute? I think it's cute. Ooh, it's cold here.
シャッターが開いたようだな。リンコは下の階にいる。行く方法を探そう。
本当に霧の発生源があるのかな。
リンコは俺と会う前から霧の調査をしていた。あいつなら何か知ってるかもしれない。
It's like a marshmallow wall. It looks soft. Just making sure there are no jump scares. Some nether Odin. Came from there, so be hitting down. Oh, I should have used the fire. I should get some drinks. Even in like normal games, I'm very scared to open toilet doors. But I don't think there has ever been a game where like they put a jump scare in the toilet doors. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
何
whoa.
かあるってことだ。むしろ喜べ。
無茶言うな。
エーテルに適合した体っていうのは他の人間には見えないものが見えるんだ。
Hey!
いわゆる原子ってやつだ。特にエーテルの力が強い場所であれば見てしまうもんなんだよ。
This is literally the officers of the company that made this game. This is their logo, or like their mascot. It's what you see every time you boot the game up. I'm sure it happened in Fatal Frame. The toilet jump scare, is it? I can't remember. Oh, whoa, whoa. But at least like with Fatal Frame, you're seeing it in third person. What's happening?
簡単には通してくれないみたいだぜ。
No, but you fight them in FP view through camera. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the camera aspect in the game was quite interesting. And then it's like you don't know what you've taken a photo of and then you get jump scared because of the photo. Ah. Oh yikes, what? Ah. Oh, it's a combini? Oh. Like intestines. Ugh. Some supernatural ocha. Is that KK?
来たか。
どうなっているんですか？
あの鳥居はある一定のエーテル濃度で可視化する。この装置はエーテルの濃度を調整して可視化されないようにしているのよ。そうやってこっそりと霧をこの世に送り込んでいる。あなたたちが鳥居を浄化していくのを見て対策したようね。
それならそいつをぶっ壊せばいい。
そんなことをしたら調整されていたエーテルが一気に放出される。適合者でもただでは済まないぞ。調整しながら止めるしかない。
I wonder if like I played Fatal Frame, how many of you guys will watch? Like I know some people are not watching this playthrough just because it's creepy. I don't think it's scary, but like you know, some people can't handle horror as much.
まだ大丈夫。平気よ。
油断するな。気が増えやがった。気をつけろ。インクはやられている。助けてやれ。
Stop it! Stop that! Ouch! Stop! Only play 2, Fatal Frame 2. Everyone only likes Fatal Frame 2. Screw the Fatal Frame for the Wii.
あと半分。そいつらを近づけないで。
はい、わかりました。
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
リンコが攻撃されているぞ。
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have
もうすぐ終わるわ。
released the wire in.
頑張って。
もう十分頑張ってるっての。
Ouch.
こいつらを私に近づけないで。
Oh, what? I missed. Is we the water bright one? I think so. Is the one that's hated. Is the one that's like pretty hated in the fandom. Oh yikes! He's the big boy. No. Okay. I'm saving the wired in part for that, I guess. Ugh.
まるで待ち構えていたみたいだな。
待ち構えていたら当然だろう。考える
その言い方だ。死んでも変わらねえな、お前は。
それはお互い様。
喧嘩してる場合じゃない。
Oh, what?
ケイケイ、今はリンコさんを守らなきゃ。
まだ大丈夫。平気よ。
油断するな。敵が増えやがった。気をつけろ。
敵がこっちに来ている。なんとかして。こいつらを私に近づけないで。
Here.
Hey, はい、わかりました。
I have to.
よし、次。
もうすぐ終わるわ。頑張って。
もう十分頑張ってるっての。
Is it big boy time?
ぞろぞろ来やがるな。
Oh yikes!
リンコが攻撃されているぞ。
Okay, it's just you and me now. Ouch. No.
こいつらを私に近づけないで。
Oh, it's so difficult. We're gonna be here a while.
待ち構えていたみたいだな。
待ち構えていたから当然だろう。考
その言い方だと信頼も変わらねえな。
えろ。それはお互い様。
喧嘩してる場合じゃない。KK、今はリンクさんを守らなきゃ。
増えやがった。気をつけろ。
まだ大丈夫。平気よ。
油断するな。やられている。助けてやれ。
Stop that. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
はい、わかりました。
調子いいじゃねえか。
抵抗するんじゃねえよ。
もうすぐ終わるわ。私頑張って。
もう十分頑張ってるっての。
I'm like ultra focused.
そろそろ来やがるな。
少しずつ強くなってるぞ。
Bit more? Nice. Nice.
リコ、どうだ。
終わったわ。
I'm out of juice. Out of fire juice. Yeah.
これでこの場にある霧の発生源が可視化されるはずよ。
おい、ここに敵がいるとなぜ言わなかった。
この装置がある限り私たちはここに来ざるを得ない。それなら罠を用意しておけばいい。考えればわかることだ。だからあなたたちを呼んだ。
それも考えればわかるって言いたいんだろう。こんなまでは二度とするな。
KK、先を急がなきゃ。
そうね。気をつけてね。
リンコさん、ありがとうございます。
こちらこそ守ってくれてありがとう。
I want to make dancing emotes too. Or like more animated hype emotes.
大人げないよ。
ガキのくせに俺に説教するな。
ならガキに説教させないでくれよ。KK、リンコさんと何があったんだ。
あいつのせいで俺たちは失敗したんだ。今さら顔を出すのも気に食わねえ。
Oh, am I going the right way? Came from here, right? Head outside. Do I like have to go back the way I came from? Like, they wouldn't make me go all the way back, right? Will they really? Oh, what was that? Oh no, it just respawned. The corridor has some use, right? You mean this corridor? That's what I'm thinking. Like, there should be a reason why there's a corridor here, right? But like, I can't interact with anything. No, the door doesn't open. Huh. Oh, is it here? Oh, okay. Ah, okay, okay. That would be cruel, I know, right? Is there anything in the bathroom? No.
This
死にかけたんだ。それくらい当然だ。
A near game will make you walk back. Yes, exactly. That's the reason. That's the reason why I'm like, no, they couldn't, right? Like, but there's a possibility they might.
鳥居が見えるようになっているはずだ。探すぞ。
Ruined because of Yoko Taro. There's a gate right here.
道は開いた。世界の境界は失われず。
Don't go.
あれだな。よし、浄化しようぜ。
Oh, where's the trigger for this? Oh, eh? Hmm? Oh, okay. Yoko Taro's brand of gameplay can be very twisted, yes. but we're all suckers for it.
おいおいおい。
結界が。
Kekai. I know that word because Jujutsu Kaisen.
これも考えればわかることか。
皮肉はいい。閉じ込められる前にここから出よう。
結界の要になっているものがあるはずだ。探せ。
Stones? Find and destroy barrier stones. What barrier stone? Barrier stones? Hold on. Ah! Barrier stones? This is not gonna end well. I'm just gonna ignore. Oh, what's this? Oh, what? Message on dropped smartphone. I'm so sorry I lost the telephone card. The one from the animal photo series. I'm pretty sure I dropped it in the laundromat. Someone also might have taken it to the police box, so I'll stop by there if I still can't find it. Oh. Ah! I got no time. I got no time for you. I need to find whatever stones. I don't even know what the stones look like. Like, where do I even begin? Where even am I? Where would the stones even be? Oh, what? Oh, is that it?
停止しろ。結界の要の場所をあぶり出せ。
How do I go past this? I can't. Oh, okay. Ouch! Ouch! Wait, where was it? Oh, this?
まず一つだ。この調子で行こうぜ。
Next one is there. I hate time limit games. Let me climb! Let me climb! I'm there?
技を覚えられそうだな。より強力な技まで待つのもありだ。
Oh! There should be enough time, right? Can I like shoot it from here? No. I can.
あらかじめ結界が仕掛けられていたのかよ。できすぎだぜ。
Where is the third one? Third one? Third one? No? No? Do you all see it? Ouch. I'm guessing it's on the other side. I'm gonna have to run for it. Oh! Oh, there it is. It's like there. How do I get there? Cripple, cripple, cripple. Oh, what? Are y'all getting dizzy? There it is.
結界が消えない。まだあるはずだ。
Last one, last
結界が完
one.
成にどれくらいかかりそう？
まだ大丈夫だ。結界を破ることに集中しろ。
How is the ghosting in Tokyo? It's going okay. I'm just like under time limit now. So I'm kind of panicking a little. We're trying to find the very last stone, which has like a golden silhouette, but I can't find it. Let me know if you guys see it. Where is it even? Oof, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Eight more minutes. It should just be like highlighted in gold, in yellow instead of blue like this. I just can't find it. Not those. Huh. I'm like going to each outer edge, but I can't seem to find the last one. Oh, yikes. Let's get up there. Oh, there it is. Can I shoot it from here? Done. That was frustrating.
おい、さっきから後手に回ってばかりだぜ。
凛子さんを疑ってるのか？
ああ、疑ってるぜ。凛子に何があったか知りたい。印の色が違う公衆電話を探せ。直接エドにつながる電話だ。それと使うにはテレホンカードが必要だ。それも探す必要があるな。
Where's the payphone? Oh, Kodama. Rokurokubi. Nesting evil. More yokai. Japanophile Nekomata. Wait, I kind of want to see why he's called Japanophile Nekomata. Make sure there are no visitors. Let's see, why are you a Japanophile? Oh, so cute. He wants a Rando Seru, a model of Tokyo Tower, a black rim glasses. Or someone definitely wore these while looking down on the city from high above. I don't get this one. Magazine with free handbag. Oh, okay. There was one of these in the apartment, you know, the one packed to the gills with felines. You know, do you guys know what the magazine with free handbags are? They are like, I don't know if you guys have like you guys go and see Kinokuniya. They have those like, you know, those magazines, but to be honest, people are getting it for the thing inside the magazines, and they are boxes. How do I explain it? It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but it's a magazine, but in between the magazine there is a box wedged in between the magazine, and then it's like and usually people buy the magazine just for the item inside. I saw the Nissin Cup one. Oh, I'm sure like even Sanrio has done that before. It's so weird though why they do that. Marimo? One of those like plants. Pig incense burner. Model restaurant food. Food samples. It's so cute though that like this is the reason why he's a Japanophile. Oh, there are so many things. Find a payphone. Find a telephone card. Find a telephone card. Why are there so many of these? Let's find a telephone card. Is the black rim glasses the enemy trope? Maybe. Maybe I should go and see what it's referencing. It might be referencing an anime trope. I don't know, it might be referencing someone or something. Oh wow, look at all those visitors. They've spotted me already. What? Oh, I am cornered. I enjoyed that floating cat NPC. They're one of my favorite NPCs. I just wish that there were more types. Like more yokai rather than just Nekomata. They're cute though. Ouch. Ow. Why would you do this? Oh. There's supposed to be a what is it? Find the payphone? This one?
印の色が違う。
あ、これだ。
あとはテレホンカードか。
商店街を探してみよう。
Okay. I guess the thing about this game at the moment is that I wish they'd go deeper in yokai lore, but I guess it isn't really a yokai game. So like maybe I shouldn't fault them for not having more yokai stories. Don't go. If you give me some ground, I'll tell you where to find what you're looking for. Oh! There's one right here.
よしお食べ
Food!
慌てずに食べな
Over here, what you're looking for is this way. What am I looking for?
どこかに行く気だぞ。
何か知っているみたいだ
Let's go. Scam the dog, I know, right? There's dog food right beside you. What? What? Yes? Oh. What? Oh, telephone card.
使う人いるんだ
Oh,
古い人間に
thanks.
感謝しろよ。
How many of you guys in chat have never used the telephone card? Do you even know what a telephone card is? Do you even know what a bus card is? Not the easy link. So many spirits to absorb.
一安心ってとこだな。
Oh wait, where was the I lost the payphone. Where was it? Here? Oh, cat. Oh, his eyes. Humans always forget things in their place with the weird spinning machines. Hmm? Weird spinning machines? Weird spinning machines? Yeah, I was thinking pachinko or like laundromats? Washing machines? Oh, hello. Kid. Dogs always love to show off any treasure they find. Not me, I keep it all to myself. That's such a cat thing to do. Oh, there was a picture of an animal on the telephone card.
手が離せない。想定外のことが多すぎてね。なので現状の報告だけ行う。 作戦通り渋谷から離れることができたのは僕とデイルだけだ。他のメンバーとは地蔵通り近くの駐車場ではぐれてしまった。KK は死んだと思っていたが、転送装置から魂が送られてくることを考えると生きているかもしれない。以上だ。
Is that a picture of a doggo?
地蔵通りの駐車場か。エドたちが待機していた場所だな。行ってみるぞ。
But how would they even like still be alive here? Find the parking lot near Jizo Street. I think we can do that, and then after that I'll be done. Yeah, let's just do that. Laundromat makes more sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like, couldn't find a laundromat nearby. Find the parking lot. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that's kind of freaky. Ah. Yo, bro, chill. Yo, what? What was that? What was that? Oh, listen to the soothing sounds of a cat meow. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
何か落ちてる。
This is a Japanophile one. Someone drop something? Where? Oh, here? Jump. Is that the toilet goes with the red outfit? Oh, okay. Hanako-san? Hanako-san from the toilet? Yeah, I think so as well. The red outfit was super familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on where it was from. Might be, but like the long arms are freaky. A recording left behind by Ed. It seems that the device just happened to be recording when he dropped it. Erika. They were like retracing the steps. I don't know, she wasn't in the toilet though. I know, right? This game needs a Pokédex. Let me see. I think there's like a database, right? Oh, new quests. Database? Ooh, so they've got like item database, files, characters. Ooh, a type of visitor born from the hearts of those pushed to the point of utter exhaustion by their work. Oh, so they are people that pass due to karoshi, which is like overworking. They apply an equally exhaustive approach to their work, robbing the living of their life force. A type of visitor born from the quiet, underlying rage burning within those who have spent their lives being mercilessly trampled upon. Huh. A type of visitor born from the deep enmity that grows from personal conflicts at the workplace. Creature wields its profound resentment as a deadly weapon. Huh. Born from violent mindsets, they are prone to rampage with their hulking, swollen bodies crashing from place to place. This is like, like Yakuza. Like a mob boss. Rage walker. A type of visitor born from explosive rage. Huh. Born from the anxieties of young female students. They're quick to act and attack with merciless tenacity. I should have read all this from the start. Young male students faced with hazy futures. Aww. They unleash the full brunt of their frustration upon anyone unlucky enough to cross paths with them. Shine dancer. Born from the sense of resignation felt by those whose desires go unfulfilled, they quickly descend from above when they spot a victim and attack relentlessly. Yeah, because some people not only hang Terubozus on for like good weather, but they also like make wishes. I wish that they would they would say what it's inspired from. Like this is obviously the Terubozu. A lamentation. Born from the isolation of those cut off from friends and family. They hang in mid-air as they wait for their prey. Yeah, I have no idea what this one is. Paper doll. A type of visitor born from a life spent maintaining a vapid facade. Empty smiles ever at the ready. They spread the very same negative energy they have been forced to bear. Oh, that sucks. It's like, the service workers where they have to keep smiling. Passenger. This is like the same. Working retail. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's kind of sad. Born from the despair of a life spent on a predetermined course. Having veered from that path, they now spread destruction in their wake. Ooh, cool. Born from the pessimism fostered by an empty existence, it heals visitors around it. Pouring seemingly limitless energy into them with total so I should kill these first. Forlorn. A type of visitor born from the sorrow of abused children. They are not directly combative. And when frightened, they summon other visitors to aid them before fleeing. Oh. Is the developer okay? Oh man. Wanderer, a type of visitor born from the desire to run away. Inside it lies only a void. It floats in the air and attacks from above. Same. Oof. This is all really humans are the worst monsters. Yeah. It's crazy. And we're only at like the characters. We're not at like the yokai yet. Kuchisake. Oh, yep. Kuchisake. This is the first like yokai. A type of visitor born from the frenzied rage. They wield deadly one-handed weapons as they hunt and butcher their living prey. Do you guys know about like the Kuchisake Onna? This yokai that is inspired by this character. Kuchisake is just Lady Demetrius. You can say that, to be honest. It's funny how they model Kuchisake Onna to be like so huge. But you guys know the story of Kuchisake Onna, right? It's this lady that will approach you and ask if like she's pretty or not, and then she's wearing a mask, like those surgical masks. But then when she asks if she's pretty, she will take off her mask, and then you will see like a slit mouth That's why it's called kuchisake, because you know kuchi is mouth, sake is like slash. So her mouth is slashed, Joker style, and like she will ask you if she's pretty or not, and then if you answer yes, she'll kill you, and then if you answer no, she'll kill you. So one of the ways is to say maybe, or like give a really vague answer, like say maybe, or you know, like I don't know if, yeah, it's either ignore, or you know, give a very vague answer into which she'll be like confused, and then that's when you run. Sojutsuki, a large humanoid visitor born from Yasei Otoko. It can manipulate ether, enabling it to grapple and perform ethereal weaving attacks. I think you gotta ignore her, but doesn't that piss her off too? I think the only way is actually to give like really vague answers. Like maybe, you know? Not a yes, but not a no answer. Kappa, you look at how they made the kappa. Why they gonna do my kappa like that? Why they gonna do my kappa boy like that? A yokai known throughout all of Japan that supposedly lurks near rivers and ponds. Its prominence in the popular consciousness has given rise to many tales regarding how they live and interact with humans. I love how the emote is like the emote is so suitable for what's happening at the moment. Yeah, but this is how kappas look like to, you know, to people that only know yokai through folklore and stuff. Oh, perhaps most infamously, they are known to drag humans into rivers where they extract their shiriko-dama, a mythological organ thought to be the source of a person's vitality. And the thing with shiriko-dama is that shiri means butt, kodama means ball. So they take out a ball in your butt. Once removed, the shiriko-dama could end up eaten or given as an offering to a superior kappa. Either way, people who lose their shiriko-dama become cowards, as though they've lost their very soul. No kappa legends are quite so grim or steeped in bodily horrors though. On a lighter note, some kappa are known to enjoy sumo wrestling. In fact, tales of their grappling escapades have proliferated throughout Japan. Alas, that sportiness can sometimes lead to their downfall. On top of their head, kappa have a bowl, commonly referred to as a dish. Or in Japanese, it's called sara. Sara? So this dish contains water, but losing it will weaken the kappa. A foible that can be exploited by opposing wrestlers with a taste for victory. Kappa are also famously voracious consumers of cucumbers, a habit thought to stem from the ancient Japanese practice of offering cucumbers to water gods. This in turn indicates that kappa may once have been viewed as water gods themselves. Ooh. In any case, the propensity for the crunchy green god has resulted in maki sushi rolls containing cucumber to be referred to as kappa maki. Yeah! Someone had fun with this legend, I know, right? Gotta have a strong grapple to grip a butt. Oh my god. Yeah, I love how it's so detailed for the kappa. But everything else is like, oh, let me see. Ooh, there's so much. There's so much. Tengu, a mystical variety of yokai. Sherms, do you secretly write this? I wish. But I love how detailed they are. Actually, this is really cool. I'm gonna continue reading. Yeah, the OL had 2 sentences, this was an essay. Yeah, they are so detailed with the yokai lore. I wish it was included in the game. In terms of the side missions, but at least they give something like this. Reside deep within Japanese mountains, they are possessed of exceptional high spiritual power, and any number of mysterious incidents in the mountains are often attributed to Tengu influence. One such incident is known in Japanese as Tengu Daoshi, roughly translated as a Tengu fall. Involves a tree being heard falling in the middle of the night, only for there to be no evidence of such an event having taken place. Ooh. Likewise, sudden instances of rocks raining down on people are referred to as Tengu Tsubute or Tengu pebbles. While such tales make Tengu both feared and respected as quite capable of harming humans, there are also tales of the creatures imparting knowledge of martial arts to those humans they take a liking to. Whoa! Minamoto no Yoshitsune, a famous 12th century military commander, is said to have learned swordsmanship from the Kurama Tengu inhabiting Kyoto Mount Kurama. Other legends suggest humans transforming into Tengu. For example, Buddhist priests who have grown arrogant or resentful in life, after passing, those so fallen may find themselves in Tengu-do, a realm inhabited by the creatures. This has resulted in an expression in Japanese referring to haughty individuals as turning into Tengu. That's the reason why there are like Karasu Tengus, which are these crow Tengus. But there is also the normal Tengus, the ones with like the red face and the long nose. So those are like the different kinds of Tengus. So the ones featured here are Karasu Tengus. I remember a good yokai manga with Tengus. Run and the Ashy World. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this and then I'm going to search for it later. I'll leave it in my search. Okay. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, whoa. Is there more? There's so much more. Okay, let's get through. Okay, we can get through them. Okay. Nurikabe, don't you find it cute? Like, am I the only one that finds it cute? The wall. A peculiar sort of yokai that impedes path. This interference can take form in a number of ways, ranging from actual physical walls to invisible ones that prevent people from proceeding on a given path. like invisible walls in your game. According to some legends, these barriers can be infinitely wide and prevent any kind of circumvention, whether it be walking around, pushing, or striking them. The solution is, as the legends go, to use a stick to sweep the wall from below, which makes the Nurikabe vanish. Okay, this I didn't know. Use a stick to sweep the wall from below, which makes the Nurikabe vanish. Why does it? Okay, I need to go and search why it does this. That's funny. Why though? Why does that happen? Oh. Oni. I think we all know what an Oni is. Iconic symbol of fear throughout Japanese folklore. Known to eat humans and commit many acts of evil. Famous for tormenting the dead in Buddhist depictions of hell, countless stories exist of Oni inflicting pain and suffering upon helpless humans. One well-known example involves Shuten Doji, an Oni with hordes of minions who rule over a mountain. It is said that in the 10th century he attacked Kyoto, kidnapping people and plundering their treasures, only to be felled by Minamoto no Yorimitsu. Idea of the Oni has transcended its mythological roots, permeating much of Japanese language and culture. People who are particularly fearsome and imposing, for example, may be compared to Oni. I guess it's like demon in a way for like people to reference. Multiple common expressions related to Oni also exist. Making something already powerful even stronger, such as by giving them a weapon, is referred to as giving an Oni a metal club. What is it called in Japanese? Something kanaboko. I can't remember, but yeah, there is a reference for that. In reference to spike weapons that they are often depicted to wield. Oh, that's cool. Another turn of phrase refers to the notion of even an Oni having tears in their eyes, alluding to how even the most seemingly ruthless and cold-hearted can feel sadness. Oh, Setsubun, a holiday held in early February each year, revolves around throwing beans in an effort to ward off Oni and bring luck upon the household. I have no idea why beans scare Oni. Why beans scare an Oni? Like, I find it really strange. Sashiki Warashi. Oh, we saw this like in the first, I think the first playthrough. Not first playthrough, but like the first part of the game that when we first started playing. How about yokais featured in numerous legends? That is said to bring luck. They resemble young children and live alongside humans in their homes. Sashiki Warashi are known to be playful pranksters, often doing things like moving people's pillows down to their feet as they sleep or dropping their eating utensils on the floor while they eat. When treated well, a Sashiki Warashi will bring prosperity to a family. However, if treated poorly or driven out by those fed up of their mischief, their good fortune will vanish, bringing ruin upon the household. That's why if you see, I mentioned this previously as well. If you go and see like some famous YouTubers, especially like I think like abroad in Japan and everything, they went to this place that was apparently haunted by like a Sashiki Warashi and stuff, and then you notice that they don't chase it away. There is like a section where it's just like toys and stuff for the Sashiki Warashi, so it's to appease her because they don't want her to leave, but you know they don't want her to like hunt the customers. So they not say distract, but like, you know, they keep the Sashiki Warashi happy. Karakasakozo, a type of umbrella yokai with hands and typically a single foot. They possess large mouths from which they often display their prominent tongues to shock humans. Though their charming appearance is well known throughout Japan, they are incredibly rare and few eyewitness accounts still exist. Huh. They are theorized to be a type of tsukumogami. Yeah. I use that term a lot. In like my merch and everything. A term for a tool that has developed a spirit after years of use, essentially gaining a life of its own and enabling it to move independently. Yeah, so basically, if you see like if you notice in yokai and folklore, there's a lot of like umbrellas having eyes, lanterns having eyes, even like sandals and musical instruments. So all those can be considered as tsukumogami, which is just a class of yokai that like are items that suddenly become yokai, or like, you know, items that develop a spirit after existing for a long time. Yeah, I love how they mention tsukumogami here. Hellgirl had that, if I remember correctly. Oh, Jikoku Shoujo, right? Oh, yeah. I think that anime also had other yokai. There was an old dude who was a tsukumogami. Oh, really? If it was I don't think tsukumogami is usually for items. So like sandals, lanterns, guitars, you know, that kind of thing. If it's a human being, then I don't think it's a tsukumogami. Yeah. Itan Momen, a type of yokai that resembles a large white cloth. said to have been sighted in southern Japan. The itan in their name refers to a unit of measurement used in Japanese textiles that roughly indicates the length of a cloth needed to produce a single kimono. Itan moment appears after the sun has gone down and attacked humans, wrapping themselves around their faces, obscuring their vision, and subsequently suffocating them. I've been drawing them so cutely. According to those who have been attacked by Itan moment, they immediately disappear if cut by a blade, leaving a splash of blood behind on the would-be victim's hand. Oh. In the past, in regions where Itamomen was said to appear, adults would often warn children against staying out too late, lest they be caught by lurking Itamomen. This was likely a testament to their fearsome reputation. Yeah, there were like stories about Itamomen like just picking kids up and like flying like just picking them up and flying away. There was an old dude who was a Tsukumogami. Yeah, he was a carriage wheel. Oh, what is it called? There is a specific yokai for like the carriage wheel one. Which one was it? So he's not a Tsukumogami, but he's more of a different Wanyudo, I think. Yeah, he's called a Wanyudo. So it's basically just a carriage wheel. Let me see. Can I actually paste stuff in here? No, I can't. Oh well, but yeah, the wheel yokai is a different yokai. It's not a Tsukumogami. It's really weird. Because Tsukumogamis they don't form faces, or like, you know, they don't form like real faces. But a Wanyudo is literally a guy's face in between a wheel. That's cool, you really know your stuff. Thank you. But yeah, a lot of it is just like just a small yokai library I have in my head. I mean, I still have to go and like Google it again if I want like specific details, but like yeah. Nekomata. In Japanese folklore, cats who live for a long time can sometimes gain spiritual power. Their tails then split into two and they transform into a type of yokai known as Nekomata. The name itself has a partly ambiguous etymology. While Neko itself means cat in Japanese, the mata can be written and interpreted using different kanji, although generally it refers to the dual tails that they spot. Their spiritual power allows them to understand human language and continues to become stronger over time. Oh, however, Nekomata aren't entirely benign creatures and in fact have sometimes been known to attack humans. The Meigetsuki, a diary written by Fujiwara Sadie between the 12th and 13th centuries, described a Nekomata who appeared one night as and devoured 7 or 8 unfortunate souls. Oh, what? Questions abound regarding why these mystical felines have decided to set up shop in Shibuya, though at least one theory suggests they're trying to save up Meika to buy some nether catnip. Oh, cute. Yeah, I was wondering why they chose Nekomata, like, to be the shopkeepers in this game. Oh, cute. Yeah, so like Nekomata, you can see from the kanji. Yeah, so you can see from the kanji, you can see Neko. And then you can see this kanji that says mata. But the thing is, like, it can mean how do I say this? It's like, it's called the best translation I can give is double. So it can mean like double Neko, or you know, like that's what they mean. Most likely it is referring to the double tails that they have. That's why it's Nekomata. Animals of Shibuya, Dobutsutachi. Unlike humans, animals have not vanished. They live and continue to roam the streets of Shibuya. Aww. I'm glad the animals are safe, but like they gotta fend for themselves now. It was for the catnip. The lengths they go through for catnip. Oh, that's cute. I love it. I hope that we get more, we uncover more stuff. What is this? Kappa novel? Oh, we've got oh, so we've got characters, consumables. What? There's like history about rice balls. The tuna mayo variety is a relatively recent invention. First introduced in 1983. It has gone on to become by far one of the most popular flavors. Why? I didn't know. Legend has it that the flavor was first born when an industry insider saw his son putting mayonnaise on rice. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is my favorite sushi. If anybody wants to know, like nobody asked, but yes, this is my favorite sushi. Inari sushi. I'm surprised, right, that we haven't seen a kitsune yet. I'm sure it will appear eventually, but like, I'm surprised we haven't seen a kitsune yet. Oh man, we should go through like the consumables next time. What's this? Shio senbei. Oh, they even have like the Japanese doll. Shiriko Dama. Whose Shiriko Dama is this? Landmarks. Oh, this is cool. Voice logs. Investigation notes. There's even like Darumas and Kiseru, you know. There's so many things. Oh, where is it again? Shirikodama. The balls. Now you guys know. Now you guys know what Shirikodama are. Go, I have blessed you with the effect. Now you all know. Now you all can't unsee. Oh, there are like relics. They talk about like Kokeshis, Kazari Goma. Does anyone still remember what this is? Has anyone actually used this before? Because the last time I used this was when I was 8 or no, yeah, 8, 7 or 8 years old. And then and then they just like, you know, they just phased out. I can't remember how to use it anymore, but I'm kind of interested to learn again. And ukiyo-es, portrait of a spirit. Oh, I know a yokai about spirits in paintings as well. We can talk about that next time. That's cool. Oh, what time is it now? Oh, it's 11 plus. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here. I definitely will continue this as usual, but I want to play other games as well, or like do other things. Possibly with other streamers, or like, you know, just another type of game. I really want to do like a rhythm game, and I really want to play Rhythm Heaven, but like, you know, it's only available for the Wii at the moment, so I can't play that. But like, yeah, I want to play rhythm games, but I have like I'm sure there'll be DMCA issues. Sadly. But if you guys have like any recommendations for a rhythm game, like let me know. Other than that, I might play something else together with this, you know, just in case like some people can't keep up with the story of this game and stuff. Like I totally understand. And like some people have told me that they are really not good with creepy stuff. So yeah. So that's why, like, you know, people don't really watch streams live. But yeah, I'm thinking of playing another game. And then like the usual drawing streams and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably have another drawing stream soon. But probably like just some flat colors again. And then yeah, I have a lot of things I have to do. Maybe a packing stream one day. You guys want to do? I might do like a packing or signing stream. Like it'll just be me. It would just be me like maybe I'll do a signing stream of just me signing the art books. Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Speaking of art books, like I think we are down to a day left. Yeah, I don't know what you guys will do though. Like just come and watch me sign books. I watch horror streams because I can't play them myself. Oh, I guess same for me. But I don't really like jump scares. I think I mentioned it a few times already. I don't like jump scares, so I tend to also watch horror games. Oh, I book autograph session. I might do that, but will you guys like just want to see me just sign books? Sign like 70, 80 books. And that will just be the stream. I don't know. Why are you guys putting hype in the chat? You're gonna be hyped up about me just signing 80 books. Just chatting, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Then I can show you guys like all the stuff. But I gotta set up a camera, I guess. I don't know how to do that just yet. Yeah, either that or it'll just be me chatting with you guys. Work together stream. Yeah, I'll probably do that like on a weekday then. Yeah, co-working stream. Yeah, co-working stream. I've never done a co-working stream before, so I have no idea like who will tune in. But yeah, I do get like VOD viewers and stuff as well. So hello VOD viewers. Yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. My next stream will most likely be let me see. My next stream I might do a coloring stream. Like just a flat color stream. And then after that, like if you guys have any suggestions for games and stuff, maybe a shorter game because this game is quite long. Yeah. Let me just go to the where's the cat? Just go to the cat. Yeah. Cozy streams always nice. Yeah. Do y'all is a drawing stream considered a cozy stream? I'm guessing it is, right? It's stressful for me though, like because I always want to complete something by the end of stream. To me, it is sometimes got nice music. Yeah. Oh, okay, like a chill stream. Okay. I'll definitely do more. It seems like more people tend to come to drawing streams as well. So yeah, but I definitely do want to play this finish. Yeah. Okay. What time is it now? Yeah. Okay. It's almost 11:20. Art stream struggles with looking at chat versus doing the art. Yeah, that's the thing. It's fine though. It feels, to be honest, I do look up and stuff to look at videos and everything when I draw, so it doesn't really bother me as much. Yeah, so I think I will be done for the day. Thank you so much for coming. I know like it can be quite draggy, like games like this, but I mean I've started the playthrough, so I might as well finish it, right? Good stream. Thank you, Shams. Yeah, thank you for coming. Like, you guys are here almost every stream. I can't thank you guys enough, really. Yeah, thank you. Let me send like some of my own hearts in chat. Yeah, thank you for coming. I will most likely stream probably another time this week. I don't know if it'll be morning or night, but like, it'll probably be another impromptu stream. Yeah, rest well, rest well. You too, like, seriously, thank you guys so much. It'll be so hard to stream without you guys. Yay, thank you, thank you. Okay, see you guys soon. I'll let you know if I stream again. Okay, bye.